Hi, Gemini. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your August 2020 tarot reading. I'm going to pause for just 1 sec. I want to turn the fan down. I realized I forgot to turn it down. Just one moment. Okay, there we go. It's not so loud. All right, so I got gifted a new deck of cards from a lady at the hospital in the home cardiographic wing of the Hotel Dieu in Kingston, Ontario. And just this very kind lady that I was talking to, and she collects cards. And I was telling her that I read, and she said, I want to gift these to you. And she gifted me the Klimt Golden Tarot. Gustav Klimt is an artist that was very famous and popular during the Second World War, and of course has continued to be. This represents some of his art, or in the style of his art. Anyhow, they were gifted, and I'm just like was so happy and grateful and just honored. I couldn't believe it. So I'm using them today. In the Klimt Golden Tarot deck, there's a different layout that I've never used before, and I kind of like the look of it, so I'm going to use it today. You basically divide the major and the minor arcana, separate them. And first you shuffle these ones, and I think of you, Gemini. So, Gemini, August 2020, Gemini, August 2020. Gemini, there we go. King of Wands, Gemini. There is a fire sign around you, possibly a fire sign. Someone very spontaneous, creative, passionate, but it tells me that they're ready to cut. So let's cut them. And so what we do is, I'm going to leave that one in the middle for now, is we lay down 12 cards in a clockwise, like a clock. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we take the deck with the major arcana in it. This is the big life events. We shuffle those and we think about our Gemini. Gemini, what did Gemini need to know for the month of August 2020? Please tell me, show me, Spirit, for Gemini. Gemini. Oh, yes, I think that's it. The High Priestess. Cool. All right, and then we're going to take one more from the Animal Spirit. These ones are new. I just got them last month, so I'm just learning these ones, and I am going to read from the book. I don't know them. They're completely different from the tarot. And so this is how you get to know cards. You just practice. You practice using them. Whoa! See that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's so many here. I'm going to take them all. I'm going to take them all, Gemini. Look at that. So first of all, you got the sea serpent. I've gotten this one already for another reading. And the sea serpent is about needing nurturing. Needing the mother, that surrounding. You need a hug. You need a hug. You need support. Then you have the whale, which is a water sign. Oh, this is ether. This is an ether sign. The sea, that's a space. The space around us, right? Then you have the fox, which is, I think that's earth, and the lion, which is fire. So, a lot going on here. This is a lot to read, so I'm just going to give you a very quick summary of each, okay? So I'm starting out with these animal spirits. So the sea serpent, I already told you. This is about needing, wanting, nurturing, hugs, support around you. It's the mother, kind of that mother instinct. There could be a pregnancy around you. You could be pregnant, or sometimes even though you're an adult, you still need a hug, support, that that those people around you that love you no matter what, okay? Then the whale, I think the whale is kind of at the back here. Do 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 boobity boppy. Maybe it isn't. Yes, it is. The whale. A desire to delve deeper, profound peace, and ancient wisdom. Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain, as they have overcome many challenges in their lives. Whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. We can depend on whale people when all else seems lost and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. So isn't that funny, eh? That, you have that nurturing, needing that support and compassion too. Deep understanding and wisdom and knowing, or someone needs it from you, for sure, Gemini. That is kind of cool. They really go together that way. And so now the fox, like I said, I think fox is, there it is, Earth. Smart, a strong partner or mate, and a wise teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. They're skillful in business and also make great teachers. They're quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. And that's very much like Gemini. Gemini people are very much like this, the fox. Adaptable, good communicators, good teachers. They are ideal life partners how they commit to relationships for long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. And then you have the lion, which is fire energy. Yeah. This is also the ether, it's the space. It's also spirit. Spirit, believing, and maybe being self-supportive too, eh? Giving yourself a pat on the back. Affirmations. So anyway, the lion. Patient, regal, a complete master. Look at that lion, eh? Just, doesn't look like he's worried about a thing. He's just, the wheels are turning in there, big time. And the the lines are all just straight, smooth. The lion is a master of the fire element and living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Very interesting. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. I like to, it says to bring the lion into balance, daily meditation, and friendships. So, there's a very common theme here: communication, understanding, compassion. It looks like, I'm wondering if you're going into another level, evolving. And it says, you're mastering over this. You're becoming a master, and you're able to pass on the teachings now is really what I'm getting a big impression of here. Okay, Gemini? Somehow you're a good communicator. You're able to pass the teachings on in a way that people easily understand. They get it the way that you translate. I'm seeing translation or something like that here. And then back to these cards, your tarot, your major arcana that came out. You got the King of Wands and the High Priestess. So there's a couple of possibilities because this is a general reading. But the King of Wands is also a master. The kings are the master of their suit. You could be mature. This could be a mature fire sign or very creative person around you. They sparkle, they glow, they shine. They could have a sensory perception, like they see all these eyes on this person. They're very observant and could have a sixth sense. Okay, this could be you too, and I'm wondering if it is, with all these cards here about becoming the master and in a spiritual journey that you've been on. Okay, and here we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is very much about instinct, like I said, that sixth sense, that knowing, and also being very observant about the planets, people's behavior, the economy, like everything that's going on around her or him, you. And she also is a teacher in a way. She writes down all of her knowledge. She keeps a book. And I don't like to call it a book of shadows. I don't like that. It gives a negative connotation to it. She's magical. She's magic. Some of what Gemini, is magic. It's healing. It's spiritual healing. It's affirmations. It's maybe medicinal plants. Whatever it is, you have the knowledge. You have a lot of knowledge on what you know. And a third eye, I'm guessing, here, too. Oh, jeepers. Here she goes. What's going on? Oh, okay. I'm just going to pause it for a sec. Sorry about that. Someone was just trying to walk by, and Carmela, the attack dog, went after her. Get a drink. Silly. So here we are with all your minor arcana. What is going on for you, all right? So we are starting over here. Ace of Cups, chalices. So this is the ace is an upsurge of energy. The aces are the idea that in our mind and our heart, when we're ready for something new. And this is about being ready to accept love, being ready to give love again, So this is really one of the most beautiful cards. This could be also too with a family member, with a friend. It's not always with a lover, but it's in relationship for sure. And being ready to, it says here, friendship, partnership, having people around you, support, And some of that could be giving it back, right? You're giving it back. So these first four cards represent the present situation. So Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords, King of Swords and the Ten of Swords. You know, I gotta tell you, there could, like, you know, at first I thought it was tears of joy because the Seven of Swords is, it's pain. It's like, you know, you feel like there's something going on behind your back. There's something, you're being deceived. Okay, there's a feeling of being deceived. You are open and ready for love and ready to trust, you know. But there's some sort of deception here. Someone is trying to get away with something, it seems to me. Or they're hiding something. I think you know. They think that you don't know, but I think you know. Okay? And it's, here you are, Gemini, King of Swords. You know, you're a pretty experienced person. You're pretty wise. And this person also could be a lawyer or a doctor. You could be in a legal situation over a relationship that there could have been some sort of deception here. Okay, and this lawyer could be helping you, or this is you. And it's a painful ending, but it's finally over. This is something that's going on for you now, or in, you know, in the beginning of August. I'd say the first 10 days. But it's finally over. And when you get to the 10, you're like done with it anyway. You're done with it anyway. It hurts, sure does. But you're done. I've had enough, and I don't care about it anymore. You know, I would use a swear word right now, frickin' fracka, and all those. That's what you're kind of like saying, you know. I've had enough. I had enough. I completely opened up to you, and you tried to deceive me. So, someone could be trying to also fess up now, but it's too little, too late. Like it's done. Okay, and this might be why you need a lot of support. You may, you know, go and need the teacher. Go and need this King of Wands, the spiritual person in your life to, you know, it's not like they have the answers, but they may help you find the answers. And that's what a really good spiritual person does. They help you find the answers. They don't give them to you, you know. Anything worth having is worth working for. And this includes your own lessons and your wisdom, right? This is something profound to you. And it's like affecting every area of your life, right? In these, in your animal spirit, your totems, what you're carrying. So anyway, these next 4 cards are to do with your job, career, your creative aspirations. 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, no, 6 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords. I don't know who that is. I have no idea who that is. Anyway, we'll just go on. So, 10 of Pentacles. You know, this is completion as well. It's funny, you got 2 10s right beside each other, eh? 2 10s. I would say you're moving. At the very least, you're moving jobs. careers even. You're starting a whole new career. It could involve teaching, spiritual teaching, some sort of higher knowledge, learning, sensory perception. I don't know. But anyway, I can see that, and this is a successful conclusion. You've made a success of something and feel stable and secure. However, there's also a sense of boredom, wanting something new. Like a great example is I dreamt of having a corner store. And I thought about my life, Oh, I'd be so peaceful and calm just walking to work and saying hello to everybody on the way, like Mr. Rogers, and just being able to talk to the people in the neighborhood and how friendly it would be. And I didn't think a lot about the other things. And what I did find was I got really bored. After I created the place and did all the inventory and the idea and the theme and everything and got it going, I was then bored because I wasn't creating anymore. You know, it was running on its own. It was self-sufficient. So, there's a part of all of us that we get bored, we get stagnant if those wheels aren't turning for us. And here is where you're getting bored. You need to create, okay? So then you have the Four of Wands, and I just said you're moving. This is a big indication of moving. New foundation, laying new foundations, a new start with new, it could be moving in with someone or moving back in with family, perhaps until you find your place or something like that. You could also be starting a home business, which is a big thing right now since, of the pandemic and everything that's going on in the world. We're all sharing this together. So you may start a home business. You may actually buy a house with all this in mind. Sell the old house, move on, get out of this situation, a new start. But this foundation, I think, includes where your business is going to be, your school, your class, your studio, whatever. Okay. And then you have the Six of Swords. This is the moving on. This is more peaceful. You want more peace. You don't want drama, and you don't want to argue, and you don't want to be mean or hear mean things. Treat others how you want to be treated. This is what you want. You want to be treated well, and so you're moving on to something like, look at how colorful the flag is. This is how she sees where she's going. It's bright. There's lots of expansion. See, all those curls are expansions and possibilities. You know the truth, you face the truth, and you're okay with it, right? You're okay with it. All these cards are always sticking to me. And then you have the Eight of Swords. I get the feeling that you're moving on from a situation that for a long time, you didn't see a way out. You didn't think you could get out. You didn't, you always knew you could. You always knew how, but somehow you couldn't. You didn't want to see the truth. You don't want to see the truth. And, but you're moving on because it's not for you. It's not working for you. It may take you a while to fully realize the impact that it had on you. Actually, Gemini, I don't think you're because you're still absorbed in the old energy, and when you get away from it for a while, you'll realize how much of an impact it actually had on you at the time, what you were enduring. What you were enduring. And if you look at all these swords, all that you were enduring, you're thinking back, oh my goodness, look at what I was going through, you know? It's like, geez, I didn't really realize until after. So anyway, you do leave. You do walk away. You do start again. And it's sort of kind of funny. You're going into deep water too, eh? See, she's in the shoal right now, and she's heading out to deep water. She wants to get far away from there, right? And so it's kind of neat because that's where I am. You know, I'm a half an hour away from town, out in the country, on a lake that I get to go swimming in every single day. I've found a lot of peace here. And I think that's exactly what I see for you. Not necessarily exactly this, but finding peace for yourself. Okay? So, the emotional, how your emotions are affected by all this. The Knave of Chalices, so this is like the Page of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles. The Two of Swords. And the Ace of Wands. Well, I think someone's going to come back begging forgiveness. I also think there's a possibility that there's a pregnancy somewhere in this, because there's this nurturing card here too, eh? But Eight of Pentacles is you know, it's an action card. It's a change in your finances, for one thing. Your this is investing in the future. You know, this is putting the work in, for the future. You know, two of you are working on all these coins. Perhaps you have all this put away for this. Now, it doesn't need to be a literal birth of a child, but it could be a creative child. Like I said, I think that you could be starting some sort of a business, home business, and this could be it. This could be your baby, the thing that you've been thinking about for a while, and maybe you get some money, or put some money, or anyway into a new project. I really feel like this person that you're leaving, trying to get away from, whether it's a love relationship, family member, or friend, or whoever, is going to come back and apologize and beg forgiveness to get back. But I think you're looking for a new beginning. You know, this look at, he is begging, or she is begging, trying to communicate, trying to work this out, you know. And that I think one person is trying to figure, you know, if I'm going to stay or if I'm going to go. Am I going to stay or am I going to go? Is it going to be a we, or is it going to be a me? You know? And then you have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, it's a gift. It's a new beginning. It's a new creative beginning. She looks pregnant there too. But like I said, this doesn't have to be, it could be a child. It could be a creative child. This is your baby. This is something you need to do on your own. You've been thinking about it, saving up for it. You're ready to create something new now. You know, you're ready because you're bored. You know, back here in the 10, you're like, I know that I am talented, and I have a lot to offer, to pass down, to teach. And you know, this is like passing down, mother to child. She's going to teach this child everything she knows so that the child can have a good life and survive. And it's the same with your business and your baby and being a teacher. You're passing down the teachings, everything you know, passing it on, sharing it. Um, I think there's a possibility that one of your children could be pregnant. Could be becoming a grandmother. So again, it's the generations, right? You're passing it down to the next generation. New teachings. There could be a new generation coming. I think I'm getting the feeling your son. I got to tell you, I think your son might be telling you that he and his partner are going to have a baby. Okay, baby. Also, I think the person that you left behind here, you said kaput to, is going to try and come back and apologize to you. Going to try and get back together. You have a new focus now. And this is really changes your perspective on your future too, you know, of what you're willing and not willing to tolerate in your life, because there's something else, someone else, something else to think about now. So I think it really changes your perspective. There's a huge potential for growth and expansion here. Oh, geez, like I'm not sure. I have a feeling there's something going on for you, that a gift that you can share with people. Like I'm sharing now, you have something. And I'm not sure how you're going to, what medium you're going to deliver it in, but I think that's really going to give you a lot of life force, this this new direction. Okay. Anyway, Gemini, how exciting is this? I'm very excited. I really hope you comment, because this is big life changes for you, you know. Big life changes. You know, again, taking all the knowledge. You're the high priestess. Timing is everything. You know, she waits for the right timing to make the right moves or not make a move or whatever, you know. And she's got this book of knowledge here. She wants to pass down. She wants to share. She wants to help. Um, there's a sixth sense feeling going on here too, I gotta tell you. Okay. Anyway, if you like this video, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. It's all free. It helps me a lot. I really appreciate it. I won't be moving to the farmhouse for another month. There's been a mix-up with the people who still live there, and they're not able to move for another month. So I said, you know what? I still have the trailer. I still have the camp. Let them stay for another month, and you know. So here I am again. But it's okay. I'm okay. And like I said, I'm really finding a lot of peace here. I love it here. It's just not, you know, as far as the internet and that sort of convenience, not very convenient, but I'm working with it. Anyway, guys, take care. I love you so much. And I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye now.